Hi there, my name is Riley McNabb. I'm the Earthquake Program Outreach Coordinator with Washington Emergency Management Division. Today we are in Ballard, Seattle, and we're going to be walking around and looking at some of the unreinforced masonry buildings we have. So unreinforced masonry buildings are older masonry structures typically built before 1958, but sometimes built into the late 70s. So we're concerned about these buildings because they are susceptible to partial or total collapse during earthquake shaking. And a big concern with that is that masonry can fall off of the building and into the sidewalk, which is very dangerous. And so there are special considerations that you'll want to think about when you're out and about if you experience earthquake shaking. So the gold standard of protective actions during an earthquake is to drop cover and hold on. But if you end up being near an unreinforced masonry building, there are special considerations that you're going to want to think about. So an unreinforced building is susceptible, again, to partial or total collapse. So there might be bricks or other masonry features falling off into the sidewalk, which is really dangerous. So if you are in this situation, it's a bit tricky, but we're going to ask that you seek shelter away from falling debris. So that might be moving into a doorway. While that's not ordinarily what we would recommend during an earthquake, it could protect you from falling debris. But also you could consider moving into the street if safe to do so. So we would recommend getting low to the ground to keep yourself from falling over and being knocked over. And then carefully moving through your surroundings. People might be confused during an earthquake, so still be mindful of folks that might be driving, being aware of traffic before you move around the car or some other form of cover before you drop cover and hold on. So while it's not ideal to be moving around during an earthquake, you don't know where you're going to be when it happens. This is Ballard, Seattle. Farmers markets happen all the time. A lot of people are in these areas, so you might be near an unreinforced masonry building. And so we just want to make sure that you are prepared to take these protective actions wherever you are. So it's important to think about, where do I spend a lot of time and how would I keep myself safe? And then after drop, cover, hold on, we're just going to ask that you continue to be aware of your environment. So be aware of secondary hazards, traffic, and make sure that you're keeping yourself safe before you go and help others.